Hello creatives! In this video, I'll reveal to you 10 easy ways to save money fast, even on a low income, to help you achieve your financial goals. There is so much you can achieve with some decent savings. You can build a house, buy land, start a business, pursue a college education, or start a family. Unfortunately, financial ignorance makes it difficult to save. If you can't budget for your money or you keep accumulating bad debt, you are financially ignorant. As a result, it may be a tall order to save. I have some good news for you though. Saving doesn't always have to be complicated. The size of your paycheck shouldn't hold you back from saving. Robert Kiyosaki likes saying, "It's not how much you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for." I'm going to reveal easy ways you can save fast regardless of your paycheck size. I love the 8th and 9th ideas. They make saving fun and effortless. These 2 ideas will surely surprise you. But before then, if you are new here, consider subscribing to this channel to continue receiving great videos like this one. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get informed every time I publish a life-changing video. Let's start. Number 1. Use the 50-30-20 budgeting rule. Before anything, you have to decide how much money you'll be saving. That's possible with the 50-30-20 rule, a budgeting formula by Senator Elizabeth Warren and her daughter Amelia. Here's how the rule works. After you get your after-tax income, you need to spend 50% of it on household needs like food, housing, and medical care. Then take 30% and set it aside for wants. Wants include non-essentials but fun things like TV, dining out, and new devices. Our focus, however, is the remaining 20%, and that goes into savings and loan repayment if you have some debt. The takeaway: remember Ayn Rand's words, "Money is only a tool. It'll take you wherever you wish, but it won't replace you as the driver." So take charge of your finances with the 50-30-20 rule. Number 2. Pay yourself first. The temptation of spending your savings will always be there when you have bills to pay. That's why American investor Warren Buffett advises, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." That brings us to one of my favorite personal finance phrases, pay yourself first. Paying yourself first means routing a specific percentage of your paycheck into savings as soon as you get paid. As a result, you get to save promptly. Paying yourself first helps you build a nest egg that secures your financial future. It becomes easy to take emergencies head-on, like car breaking down, unexpected medical bills, job losses, and others. The takeaway: always pay yourself first to encourage a saving culture. Number 3. Automate your savings. You have to agree that it's hard to save once you receive your cash, and you have to pay so many bills. That's why Joe Moore advises, the time to save is when you have some. What Mr. Moore is talking about is savings automation. The technique requires you to automatically make transfers to your savings account as soon as you get paid. That means you save first before you buy groceries and take care of other household expenses. If you do that consistently for an extended period, you can realize your financial goals. Luckily, technology has simplified savings automation. With a tool like Digit, Chime, or Capital, you get to save automatically every single month. The takeaway: leverage the power of technology to automate your savings. Number 4. Embrace a minimalist lifestyle. According to Henry David Thoreau, that man is richest whose pleasures are cheapest. That brings us to minimalism. Minimalism is living with just the essentials, the things you can't do without. Now, how do you live a minimalist lifestyle? Starting with the house, consider downsizing. Doing so will mean low rent and fewer utility costs. It also means getting rid of some stuff, and the best part is you can sell stuff on Craigslist, eBay, or free markets for quick cash. Once you make sales, you can put the money into savings. Living a minimalist lifestyle also means reusing and recycling, taking public transport, and dressing with less in your closet. It means a small budget, and in the long run, you get to save big. The takeaway: adopt a minimalist lifestyle and start saving huge. Number 5. Cut back on unnecessary expenses. It can help if you can differentiate needs from wants when you're trying to save. As George Washington once said, we must consult our means rather than our wishes. So what are those unnecessary expenses that you can cut back on? Let's start with phone costs. Consider getting a cheap phone call plan. If you can save a few dollars every week, they'll amount to something significant at the end of the month. You also don't have to pay $100 for cable TV when you could spend half that or watch TV for free. Likewise, you don't have to drive to work every day when you can cycle or use public transport. What's more, you don't have to go to movies outside or eat out. You could do everything at home. The takeaway: see what's not necessary and cut back on it. You can save big that way. Number 6. Shop with a prepared list. One of the best ways to avoid making impulse purchases is to shop with a list. It allows you to be disciplined in your spending as you only get what's on the list. While you're at it, compare the prices for different brands so that you can save on individual items. When creating your shopping list, do it before leaving for the store. In fact, consider having a template shopping list that indicates your day-to-day supplies. Remember, also take advantage of discount offers, but more importantly, customize the shopping list to match your budget. The takeaway: learn to create a shopping list and stick to it. Number 7. Earn cash back. You might not be aware of this, but a majority of online stores owe you some money. You can get the money back if you use a cashback app for shopping. If I were you, I would put the money into savings. One of those apps, and probably the best one, is Ibotta. Ibotta not only earns you cash back on shopping, but also on dining out and traveling. The other is Rakuten, which is perfect for routine online shopping. You can also try Dash or Fetch rewards. And if you want to earn not only cash back, but also make some extra cash, go for Swag Bucks. This survey app lets you make money by playing games, watching videos, and searching the web. That's in addition to paid surveys and shopping online. Overall, cashback apps are a fantastic choice for those who buy groceries supplies routinely. The takeaway: learn to shop with a cashback app so that you can earn your money back where applicable. Number 8. Save with Trim. While Trim is essentially a budgeting tool, there is so much it can help you do to save. In my view, Trim is the perfect personal financial assistant. Do you know that Trim can negotiate cheaper phone and internet costs on your behalf? That's not all. It can also negotiate for low auto insurance and ask for refunds on your Amazon spending for recently dropped prices. Upon negotiating for your bills, Trim only takes 20% of the money saved and you keep the rest. Trim also goes through your monthly expenditure to identify unnecessary expenses and Go subscriptions to help you cancel them. The best part is that this financial assistance is free to use. Therefore, you have no reason not to consider it. Trim now has a simple savings feature to help you save up faster and stress-free. The takeaway: use Trim today to cut down on unnecessary subscriptions and bills. 9. Try the 30-day rule. One of the essential principles in personal finance is to bypass instant gratification. Did you know that most impulse purchases are things you don't need? That's the case, but you can do your own research by using the 30-day rule. This is how the rule works. Give yourself 30 days before you can settle on a significant purchase. If you still need the item after 30 days, then you can proceed with the purchase. However, chances are that you may not even remember what you wanted to buy. With the 30-day rule, it's easy to save on major purchases like electronics, expensive shoes, and jewelry. The takeaway: give yourself up to 30 days to deliberate on major expenses before rushing into buying. Number 10. Find a side hustle. Lastly, if you find it hard to save on your small paycheck, the most realistic approach is finding a new income source. What better way to do that than finding a side hustle? If, for example, you're a writer, you can freelance on sites like Upwork, People Per Hour, or Fiverr. Depending on what you write and your experience, you can make $10 to $50 an hour on average. You can also do proofreading, editing, transcription, virtual assistants, graphic design, web development, social media management, and many other jobs on the 3 freelancing platforms. And if you're passionate about teaching, you can teach English, music, or academic subjects online. You can also do odd jobs around your neighborhood. For example, you can babysit, do yard work, walk dogs, or run errands. The takeaway: do what you have to do to inject enough money to have enough to pay the bills. Of course, it has to be a legal job. In conclusion, saving can be easy if you have the right mindset and approach. I've covered the latter, and it's up to you to take care of the former. Hopefully, you'll apply several of my ideas to start saving and eventually do something meaningful with your finances. I know this video is exciting and you loved it. Also check out this video.